Hey folks, welcome back to another review with yours truly, Sam Healey. Today I'm taking a look at a little small expansion pack that comes for Star Realms called the Cosmic Gambit set. It's a set of cards that you can use to kind of spice up your Star Realms games just a little bit, giving each of your players a little bit of asymmetry as far as what you can do throughout the course of the game. Let's get down to the table and I'll show you what I mean. So the Cosmic Gambit set for Star Realms is a set of 13 gray bordered cards with this purple background that are basically a deck of cards that you will deal out to the players before the game actually begins. Now, you can choose how many of those get dealt out. You could just give one to each player. You could give 4 to one player and 1 to another player. It really doesn't matter. You can spread them out evenly. It really does not matter how you do it. You choose how you want to use this deck. But basically what these cards are cards that are never going to go into the trade row, the trade deck, your hand, or anything like that. They basically just sit in front of you face down until like so, until you want to use them, and then you flip them over and you do the effect that it has. So each card has an effect, and some of them also have scrap effects as well. So here, if you flip this card over and then scrap it, you can put, first of all, it gives you 1 money to spend, and then it says you may put the next ship you acquire this turn on the top of your deck. All right, so this rapid deployment card is basically a special ability that you're going to be used on your turn only. The asteroid mining, first of all, you don't have to scrap it to get that 1 money. When you've revealed this gambit, you gain one coin. Then if you want to scrap it, you can also draw a card. But these stay in front of you until they are scrapped. Here it says scrap a card from your hand, discard pile, or discard pile. If you do, you may put an explorer on the top of your deck. Here, the hidden base, when you flip it over, on the bottom, first of all, it says when you reveal this gambit, put secret outpost card into play and choose a faction. This turn, Secret Outpost has that faction's ability. All right, so this card gives you the use of the Secret Outpost card. And then if you want to scrap it, it also gives you 4 authority. Here, the Wild Gambit, it says pay X amount of coins, shuffle the unclaimed Gambit cards, and deal yourself X face down cards, which is equal to the amount of coins that you paid to activate this. Keep 1 and return the rest. Of course, you have to scrap the card in order to be able to do that. But if you know that there's a card in the unclaimed ones, the ones that didn't get dealt out at the beginning of the game that you want to use, this gives you the ability to possibly get it. Acceptable losses, you can scrap this card and then scrap up to 2 cards in your hand. So that gives you an extra ability to get some of those cards out of your hand that you're not really using anymore. Here, the 2-pronged attack. When you reveal this gambit, gain +2 attack. Then you can also scrap it to gain 3 extra attack and draw a card. The black market allows you to add an additional space to the trade row above the black market. Once per turn, the player who revealed black market may acquire a card from this space for 1 less than its trade cost. Otherwise, if it functions as a normal trade row space for all players. All right, so the person who reveals this gets a discount on the card that is in this spot, whereas everybody else can purchase it at regular price. Here, the Triumphant Return, you can scrap this to draw a card, but when you reveal the gambit, you may pay the cost of a card in the scrap heap and put it into your hand. Scouts and Vipers are cost 0. So you could, if somebody discards a Viper, scraps a Viper or a Scout, you could turn this card over and put it into your hand for free. Otherwise, you'd have to pay whatever the cost is. Then you can also scrap it to draw a card. And then Veteran Pilots, whenever you play a Viper, gain an additional to combat. You also get a set of rules, just a little card on how to use the Cosmic Gambit sets. They come in a little pack like this. Of course, I had to open mine to get the cards out to use them and play with them. But not a bad little expansion for Star Realms. There are actually a lot of really neat ideas. I like the fact that this kind of throws a level of asymmetry into the game. Asymmetry was already part of the game because your deck isn't going to be the same as the other deck, but at the same time, this adds another level of it to the game because now you have some special abilities that your opponent may or may not have. Additionally, you may have more of those cards than your opponent does. So I think there's there's a definite cool factor about this expansion pack for Star Realms. With that being said, it doesn't change how you play the game at all. It just gives you one extra thing that you might be able to do on your turn, and even then, it's not going to be always every turn, just when you flip the card over. I didn't see one card that was overpowerful so much that it would give that person the game. That's a cool thing. That's a positive thing. I am going to say that I really did enjoy this expansion. In the games that we played, they played a very minor role. They did not give any of the other players an upper hand, so to speak, although they were all helpful. So it makes the game more fun. That's what expansions should do. That is the Cosmic Gambit expansion pack for Star Realms. We'll see you on the flip side, folks.